The Young and the Restless spoilers. Welcome back to our channel, fellow Genoa City gossips. It's a wild Tuesday night. The coffee is brewing, and we have to dive into the absolute madness that just unfolded on our screens. Grab a seat because you will not believe this. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I cannot breathe. I am literally typing this at 2 a.m. because I cannot sleep after what the writers just dropped on us. Are you kidding me? I mean, I have been watching this show since 2010, and I have seen some wild stuff, but this is insane. I am pacing my living room right now. I am absolutely losing my mind, and if you watch the latest episode of The Young and the Restless, I know you are too. We need to talk about this immediately before my head literally explodes from the implications of what just happened. Okay, let me just spit it out before I combust. Sheila Carter. Yes, that Sheila Carter. The ultimate villainess, the woman who refuses to stay dead, the woman who has terrorized Genoa City and Los Angeles for decades. She just waltzed back into town and dropped the mother of all nuclear bombs on Victor Newman. She stood right in front of the great and powerful mustache, looked him dead in the eye, and told him that Sally Spectra is his biological daughter. I am screaming. Victor is Sally's dad? What? But wait, let me back up, because my brain is going a million miles an hour and I need to process this logically, even though nothing about this is logical. So, we all know Victor has been absolutely ruthless lately, right? Like, even for Victor, he has been on a completely unhinged power trip. He's been secretly orchestrating these massive, devastating corporate attacks on Spectra Charles, trying to crush Sally into the dirt. And we've all been watching Sally just spiral into total paranoia. She's pregnant. She's terrified. She thinks Adam and Chelsea are out to get her. But it's been Victor this whole time, pulling the strings from the shadows like the puppet master he thinks he is. And then Sheila shows up. Sheila, who apparently holds all the keys to the Spectra family vault of secrets. I mean, why does Sheila know this? How does Sheila know this? Did she find out back in her LA days when she was crossing paths with the original Shirley Spectra? I don't even care right now because the drama is just too incredibly good. Sheila sees Victor utterly destroying Sally's life, dismantling her company piece by piece, and she marches right into his orbit to confront him. I was on the absolute edge of my seat. You know when Sheila gets that glint in her eye? That psychotic, knowing smirk? She literally looks at Victor and says, "That is your daughter. Why are you harming your own daughter?" The gasp I let out. I swear my neighbors heard me yell through the walls. And Victor. Guys, Victor Newman broke down. He started crying. He just looked so shattered, the blood completely drained from his face, and he whispered, "Sally is my daughter?" I'm sorry, but seeing Victor cry? Eric Braeden deserves an Emmy for that exact microsecond of television. We never see Victor break like that. He always thinks he is 10 steps ahead of everyone, playing God with people's lives without a single ounce of remorse. He literally just stole Nikki's shares while she was blind, for crying out loud. He is a ruthless, hypocritical monster most days. But this completely broke him. Because he realizes he has been systematically torturing his own flesh and blood. Wait a minute. I am just realizing this as I type. Oh my God. I need to take a sip of water because I am actually hyperventilating. If Victor is Sally's dad, and Victor is Adam's dad, and Adam and Sally had a baby together? Oh my God. They are half-siblings. Ava was. Oh my God. The writers did not just go there. Did they? I am literally sick to my stomach, but also I cannot look away. This is peak soap opera, people. This is the kind of dark, twisted, Shakespearean tragedy that we watch daytime TV for. Remember when they tried the whole "are they siblings" thing with Sharon and Cassie's brother? Yeah, didn't work then either. But this is Adam and Sally. We ship them. We rooted for them. We mourned baby Ava with them. Adam literally just offered to buy Newman Media to protect Sally because he feels eternally indebted to her over losing Ava. And they share DNA? I know some people are loving this twist because it is so soapy and dramatic, but personally, I am horrified for them. Sally has been through so much trauma. She lost Ava. She felt like it was her fault. She had that horrific car crash. And now she has to find out that the man she loved, the father of her child, is her brother? I can't. I literally cannot. The psychological damage this is going to inflict on Sally is going to be completely irreversible. How do you even come back from that? How do you look at the man you grieved a child with and realize you share a father? And wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's talk about Nick. Oh, my sweet Lord in heaven, Nick dated her too. Nick slept with his sister. Both Newman brothers slept with their sister. I am screaming at my laptop right now. The writers are sick. They are twisted and sick, and I am absolutely glued to my television. How are they going to explain this? Nick is already spiraling out of control. He is literally addicted to fentanyl and cocaine right now, threatening to murder Matt Clark, having full-on violent meltdowns. When Nick finds out that he was sleeping with his half-sister, it is going to push him right off the deep end. He is going to overdose or actually kill someone. The sheer trauma of this revelation is going to destroy the entire Newman family tree. It's not a tree anymore. It's a wreath. A twisted, messed up wreath of incest and lies. Okay, back to the point. Let's focus on Victor. How is Victor going to live with himself? He has been treating Sally like absolute garbage since the day she set foot in Genoa City. He called her a gold digger. He tried to run her out of town. He paid her to leave. He judged her every single move. And all this time, she was a Newman. She has that Newman fire, that ruthless ambition, that refusal to back down. No wonder she and Victor always clashed. They are exactly alike. They are cut from the exact same cloth. And what is Adam going to do when he finds out? Adam has been begging Victor on his knees to leave Sally alone. Adam is going to absolutely lose his mind. If he finds out his father was crushing his half-sister, and that his father is the reason he committed accidental incest, Adam might actually kill Victor. I mean it. The spider persona is going to come out in full force. Adam has always hated Victor on some level, but this is the ultimate destruction of Adam's soul. Victor didn't just ruin Adam's life. His mere existence and past secrets ruined the only pure love Adam felt he had. And let's really break down Sheila's motives for a second. Why now? Why did Sheila decide to drop this bomb now? Is she trying to protect Sally, or is she just trying to destroy Victor? Because with Sheila, there is always an ulterior motive. She doesn't do anything out of the goodness of her heart. Maybe she wants to use Sally as a pawn. Maybe she hates Victor for something he did to her in the past, and she knew this was the one secret that would shatter his impenetrable armor. Honestly, I am just here for the chaos. Sheila holding the ultimate Newman secret is the kind of writing I have been begging for since 2015. It ties the history of the shows together, it brings in the Spectra legacy, and it completely upends the hierarchy of Genoa City. Imagine Victoria's face when she finds out. Just picture it for a second. Victoria, the Ice Queen, the one who thinks she is the sole true heir to the Newman throne. She already hates Sally with a burning passion. Now Sally is her sister? And she gets a piece of the Newman pie? Victoria is going to have a literal aneurysm, especially right now when she's secretly sparking up a romance with Kyle Abbott. She's already playing with fire, and now her entire family foundation is going to crumble. Victoria is going to try to destroy the DNA tests, mark my words. She will not accept Sally as a Newman. But is it true? I keep asking myself, could Sheila be lying? She has to be lying, right? Sheila is a master manipulator. Maybe she just wants to mess with Victor's head to get him to back off Sally so Sheila can use Sally for her own twisted plans. But Victor crying. that felt so real. Victor doesn't cry over lies. He must have known deep down that there was a possibility. Did he have a fling with Sally's mother back in the day? When he was traveling? Victor has left so many broken hearts and secret affairs in his wake over the decades. It is entirely plausible that he fathered a child with a spectra and never knew. If this is true, it changes everything. It changes the entire fabric of The Young and the Restless. It means Sally is untouchable. Once Victor processes the shock and the guilt, he is going to pivot so hard. He is going to become obsessively protective of Sally. He will probably try to hand her Newman Enterprises on a silver platter just to make up for the hell he put her through. And can you imagine the corporate warfare that will cause? Victoria and Adam will declare all-out war on Sally. And what about Nikki? Nikki just had her bandages removed. She is completely blind, terrified, and vulnerable. She just smashed her vanity mirror in despair. And now she is going to find out her husband has another secret love child? And that it's Sally Spectra? The woman who caused so much grief for her sons? Nikki might actually have a heart attack. The stress of this is going to be too much for her. Victor has been playing the doting husband, wrapping her in blankets and whispering sweet nothings, all while stealing her shares. When Nikki finds out about the stolen shares and the secret daughter Victor is going to be sleeping in the stables for the rest of his natural life, I just can't wrap my head around the logistics of this. I am sitting here staring at my wall trying to map out the timeline. When did Victor meet Sally's mom? How did Sheila find out? Did Sheila forge a birth certificate, or did she steal a DNA test? Sheila is a former nurse. She has access to medical records. She knows how to manipulate blood work. But the sheer emotional weight of that scene, it transcended soap opera tropes. It felt like a fundamental shift in the universe of Genoa City. I don't know how I'm going to survive until tomorrow's episode. I really don't. I need answers. I need a DNA test performed by an independent lab that Sheila hasn't bribed. I need Adam and Nick to go to intensive therapy immediately. I mean, the trauma bonding those two brothers are going to have to do now is unprecedented. Hey, bro, remember when we both fought over a woman who turned out to be our sister? You can't write this stuff. Well, actually you can, and they did, and I am eating it up with a spoon even while I am dry heaving at the implication. This is why I am so emotionally invested in this show. You watch for years, you complain about the slow pacing, you roll your eyes at the repetitive corporate boardroom scenes, and then bam! The writers hit you with a sledgehammer. Sheila Carter returns and tells you the whole town is committing accidental incest. It is brilliant. It is disgusting. It is mesmerizing television. I am going to bed. Or trying to. I will probably just lie awake, staring at the ceiling, imagining Victor Newman trying to invite Sally to a family dinner. Let me know in the comments if you are as traumatized, shocked, and utterly obsessed as I am. We are in for the ride of our lives, people. Buckle up.